Hi, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. In this segment, we're going to talk about business responsibilities, folks, for your company. If you have a company or business, you need to hear this segment having to do with cybercrimes and cybersecurity. In this segment, we're talking about why businesses are the number one source of identity theft, folks. And the number one source that it's from businesses. In other words, cyber hackers are looking to go to where the information is, and that's information that you store on your servers and your laptop computers. That information is called PII. They're wanting PII and PHI. In other words, personal identifiable information and personal health information. Information that you store for your customers and your employees. This information needs to be locked down on your servers and your computers and making sure that it is safe, and you are responsible for that. A lot of companies are now realizing this because hackers are trying to get this information, and it's not the software companies that you may have your systems saved to in the cloud. It's actually you, the folks that actually acquired the data from your customers or your employees and your business. So there's some steps that you need to take. So why are businesses doing this? Well, they're not realizing their biggest risk and biggest threat to their business. Most of you think maybe it's fire or going out of business. Well, one of the quickest ways now of going out of business is by having a data breach in your company. So one of the biggest threats to a company or a business is not realizing that cyber threats can shut down their business. In other words, companies are thinking, well, it's not my fault, it's the IT's the problem, IT situation. No, folks, it's the actual individual owners. And when I mean individual owners, I mean the actual solo owner of a company, a one-person operation. That one person to a 5 million employee operation. Think of it this way, folks. In the news today, every day just about, you're hearing of a large major corporation hit by a cyber attack. From Sears Roebuck to JCPenney's to Neiman Marcus, and tons of Target and tons of companies being hit. Those are large multi-million-dollar companies and corporations being hit by cyber attacks. Those companies have relied on the best technology in maintaining their servers online on the internet. So if those companies are hit, imagine with a small company like yours, very, very vulnerable. They're in the cyber world or in the dark net, your business, the small businesses are called low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit because hackers know that you're not going to spend millions of dollars to protect your data. However, the large corporations who do spend millions of dollars protecting their data, they're getting hit. So you can imagine all of the smaller businesses being hit by cyber attacks. And yes, folks, it's simple and it's very easy. And I'm going to go through a couple examples with you. Let's talk about a physical cyber threat. A physical cyber threat to your company. We're always talking about malware and ransomware on your computer systems. Here's a new physical one. There's been an uptick in instances where individuals would come with fake fraudulent IDs, posing as landlords to the building, network engineers working for your cable company, and they talk to the front desk person, or they're showing fake fraudulent badges, and they're saying they need to have access to the server because it's bringing down the network of the building, for example. And not knowing, the front desk person or even the office manager of your company not knowing what's going on will allow this person to have access to the server. Once they have access to your server room, folks, it only takes as much as 20 seconds to put in a USB drive into one of the servers and allow the malware to transfer from the USB stick to the server, and then they walk away. Now, you may not have an immediate effect by this. It may take them a couple of minutes, a couple of months, or even a couple of years, folks, because think about it. The longer time goes on, the less likely you'll remember that incident where that individual or individuals came to your office with these fake badges. Then, without even knowing it, the malware starts to build. Information starts to be stolen or acquired from your databases on your servers and your desktops or laptops in your organization, and slowly being sent out to their corresponding hackers' databases from anywhere around the world. That's why it's very, very important to have more than just a technology informational policy, but a physical policy. If someone comes in your office stating that they're from any authority type of organization, it needs to be backed up and proved, and tell them you're not trying to be rude or anything, but because of the cyber attacks, because of the fraudulent information out there, it needs to be evaluated. So that's one of the things that I definitely let you be aware of. If you do not have a policy right now, having your people trained in your organization, you need to contact my company. Your defense is called Cybersecurity Awareness Training. That's what we're speaking of now, folks. Cybersecurity Awareness Training. That's where individual your organization will be shown case studies and techniques of what happens when there's a physical breach of your organization as well as a data breach. The example I've given you is a very, very serious physical breach of your organization. It's very, very important, folks, that we have state of security in our small business as well as our large corporations. So if you'd like to find out more information about that, please do contact my company. It's MJ Computer Concepts. You'll find me at macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. You can give me a call at 702-868-0808. 702-868-0808. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. My YouTube videos as well regarding the subjects and others. Another story I'd like to share with you, a very, very interesting story regarding thieves and burglars that are stealing cars. They're carjackers, but they are like the 20th century carjackers. Folks, I'll give you my description of this, but you got to see the video. In this video that I posted on Facebook, there were two carjackers approached a home. One of them had an electronic device that they walked up to the home where the car is parked in the carport and used a technique that using radio frequencies and Bluetooth, they were able to get the car that's parked in the carport to think that the key that was inside the house opened the door. They got the door to open by pressing the keys that was located in the victim's home. The car then opened. From there, they convinced the car by using this electronic box that they had, to mimic the actual key in the ignition, and the car started. From there, they were able to steal the car, folks. It's incredible the technology that's being used, that bad guys are using. You have to see this video to believe it. I was just amazed when I saw it, that you could actually have your car stolen from your carport and you have the keys in your house. Amazing technology. These and other things like this, you definitely need to take a look at it. Go to my Facebook page at facebook.com/Technology Review TV, and take a look at the video that I had posted there. It gives us your comments and a thumbs up. And if you get a chance to like our videos, please do click on that as well. Techniques like this, folks, this is why we have our show here, Technology Review, to get this information out. Now that I've told you this story, you need to tell other people about this as well. You need to protect your cars. That's right. You need to pull them in your garage and have them locked there. Or make sure that you have a system that can rebuke and deflect any of these other types of technologies going on, that thieves can actually steal your car, and by using the wireless technology from your key fob. Absolutely incredible. If you'd like to find out more information, again, go to my website. But from there, folks, in our next segment, we're going to talk about green energy technology, and I'll talk a little bit more about cars, but I wanted to get this out about this particular incident that I posted up on Facebook. In our next segment, we're going to talk about cars and electronic vehicles and what's to be expected with new battery technology, and also getting prepared and getting ready for Consumer Electronics Show here in Las Vegas. That will start on January 9th here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going to be a great event. But for those of you wanting to know more information about myself and my show, again, you can find me at macjacksonjr.com. Definitely check out my book on how to protect your family from identity theft and fraud. That's my book on identity theft and fraud. It sells for $19.95. You can find it at macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. That you would find other information on cybercrime, cybersecurity. You can hire me to do lectures and training for your organization. We'll train your folks. We'll make sure that they are certified, folks. That's right. Thank you for joining us here, folks. We'll be right back with Technology Review in another segment after these special messages from our sponsors.